How dangerous is Adderall? I've been on Adderall since I was 17, and this is my real unbiased opinion of like how dangerous Adderall really is. Because for a lot of us, and even for myself, I mean, Adderall is a lifesaver in a lot of ways because it allows me to be an adult, allows me to function, allows me to pretty much I put glasses on in life and I can focus in. But the one problem with Adderall is the danger side of Adderall and what even makes it dangerous. So I wanted to share my experiences when it comes down to this medication that one, I love what it's able to do for me, but it also has a dark side to it. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. What's up, guys? My name is Eric, and I'm a recovering cocaine and alcoholic addict. I'm also diagnosed with ADHD, PTSD, GAD, and MDD. Those are my diagnoses. And I share a lot on just mental health. I share a lot on addiction. But when it comes to Adderall itself and how dangerous is Adderall really, I have to say that Adderall is a very dangerous drug. It is as dangerous as it is helpful. And it sucks to have to say that because this is a medication that I've taken a lot in my life. I am very pro Adderall because of what it's done for me, what it's brought into my life, of the ability to focus, the ability to accomplish tasks, the ability to do a to-do list. I mean, the ability to make it through life without being almost handicapped by our thoughts and where our brain drifts to and getting lost in here. But it has a very, very dangerous side to it. And I can tell you this, if I could go back in time, would I get on Adderall? No, but unfortunately, I got on Adderall in the late 90s when Adderall was a new drug and there wasn't much research done about it. So what makes it, I feel, so dangerous is that it is a drug. One, it does have an addictive side to it. So if you aren't ADHD, I mean, you can get addicted to it just like you do meth. It is an amphetamine salt. So it does give you all the what you would in a stimulant. It gives you energy. It gives you that increased focus. It gives you, removes the tiredness. So it has some of these things that aren't necessarily benefits, and they are properties that can make them addicting. But for me, what made it so dangerous is for those of us that are truly ADHD is what happens when you are just dependent on it. And for me, it is the depression. When I stopped taking Adderall after about 3 days, it's out of my system now. And I start to having to deal with just my brain and trying to focus that. And I don't think we understand and realize sometimes how dangerous depression is. And that's the number one thing that sets in with me with Adderall is depression. Depression that I know that I am different. I know that I am acting different. People are acting different around me. At least the way that I see the world is now different. The way I interact with the world is different. And it's not a good different. It's a bad difference. So what does that do? That compounds to my depression. I stop communicating and sharing and talking with others. I close down a lot. I get inside my head a lot. I get very frustrated in my head a lot. I feel that my communication isn't quite the way that it should be. I feel that I cannot communicate and get the words out that I want to get out because I am stuck in my head and I end up having all these conversations in my head, and now people aren't interacting with me the way that I want them to, and now I'm even more depressed. And I mean, depression ultimately leads to a lot of bad things. I lost a wife and a father to suicide. I mean, it can lead you down that path. And that is one of the things that I think makes Adderall so dangerous is it's something that's overlooked. I think when we overlook at how a medication can bring in depression, we overlook that is a serious, serious side effect. I can tell you this, that it sends me down a dark path. And about 3 weeks in, I started going through very big mental withdrawals. And again, physical withdrawals do suck. And anybody who tells you, when they got sober, they'll tell you that the physical withdrawals were very difficult. But the worst ones that you can't even see or it's hard to even explain are these mental withdrawals that you go through. And that a lot comes into just the way of just being depressed, the dopamine, the serotonin. I mean, it throws off all your neurotransmitters. And it's scientifically proven that this is now jacking up your system. And so I do feel that it's a very dangerous drug. I feel it's a drug that you definitely want to move with caution with. Talk to your doctor, see if there are other options. It is not a fix-all, quick fix drug. And I think that's always how it was kind of portrayed is, hey, you want to be smart in school, take Adderall. You want to get better grades, take Adderall. You want to stay up and finish these projects, take Adderall. I think it was something that was prescribed a little too easily, a little too fast to a lot of people. And I think that the side effects to it don't always outweigh the benefits. So when it comes to this drug, I would definitely always recommend talking to your therapist about maybe other alternatives out there than Adderall, to see if there are some maybe non-stimulants, because stimulants do affect our neurotransmitters. And when it comes to that, it can lead to a lot of depression. It can lead to a lot of anxiety. And so for the ones out there struggling, I mean, if you're struggling with Adderall addiction, I do have links down below to NA and AA. They're great resources if you're looking just for help. Click the like and follow button, comment down below. I'd love to hear your comments. I love to share on these different topics, not because I'm a professional when it comes to this or an expert. I like to share just through my experiences for the ones out there struggling, for the ones out there kind of going through it, wanting to get better, not sure how to get better. For the ones out there even trying to understand, others in their life that are maybe having different struggles. So I feel that the more that we do share, the more that we share our experiences, the more that helps nobody go through life alone. So for the ones out there going through it, you got this, and I believe in you.